the use of alternative currencies for invoicing international trade, such as the Chinese renminbi or the Indian rupee. We are also seeing increased accumulation of gold as an alternative reserve asset, possibly driven by countries much closer geopolitically to China and to India. There are also attempts to actually override or set up an alternative system to SWIFT. Since 2014, Russia has developed such a system for domestic and cross-border use, with over 50 banks across a dozen countries using it last year. The accurate data in those matters are a bit difficult to assess, as you can imagine, but based on what we see, it's probably still the case that those banks in those 12 countries are using this alternative system. And since 2015, China has established its own system to clear all payments in renminbi. Now, these developments, and here I would agree with Krugman in the Time this morning, these developments do not point to an imminent loss of dominance for the US dollar or for the euro. The latter being far more dominant than, the former being far more dominant than the latter. So far the data do not show substantial changes in the use of international currencies, but they do suggest that international currency status should no longer be taken for granted, and that we should be really attentive to the currency in which trade transactions are organized.